midnight rain, a glass of whiskey, the slow blues playing in the background, and your picture still living in my mind. I saw you tonight across the street. Your smile looked brighter than I could remember. You were holding his hand so naturally, like I was just a chapter in September. The city lights reflected in your eyes, the same eyes I once called home. But standing there beneath that neon glow, I've never felt so alone. That saxophone keeps crying low, like it understands what I can't show. Some wounds don't bleed, they just remain hidden beneath the pain. Watching you happy with someone new tonight, beneath the cold Chicago lights. He's holding the dream I used to know, while I let you go. My name, like a fire burning through the rain. The hardest thing I've ever had to do is watching someone love you. You laughed at something that he said, the same way you used to laugh with me. For a moment time stood still, then reality cut deep. I wanted to hate him, I really tried, but he looks at you the way I did, and seeing you happy in his arms makes it harder than I'd admit. Goodbye still hurt this bad, when I should be glad. Watching you happy with someone new tonight, while whiskey burns beneath the neon light. That old saxophone keeps moaning blue for a love I once knew. Another rainy night, another glass of whiskey. The blues band plays soft and slow, and time keeps whispering. When I was young, I couldn't wait to be a man, dreaming of freedom, chasing bigger plans. I wanted fast cars, city lights, and fame. Thought growing older was part of the game. I laughed at the old folks talking about the years, never understood their quiet tears. Back then, tomorrow couldn't come too soon. I was always running toward a different moon. Now that saxophone cries through the smoke tonight, like a memory hiding in the light. The older I get, the more I know some things are worth more than gold. When I was young, I wanted to grow up fast. Now I'm old, wishing I could go back to the days when life felt new, before time flew the way it do. Oh, that old blues guitar keeps calling me home, to the roads where my young heart used to roam. I spent my youth trying to reach tomorrow. Now I miss yesterday. I miss summer nights that seem to never end. Cheap whiskey, old guitars, and lifelong friends. Mama calling me through the screen door light, back when the world still felt right. Now the mirror shows silver in my hair, and empty chairs where old friends were. The dreams came true, some fell apart, but nothing beats a young man's heart. When I was young, I wanted to grow up fast. Now I'd trade anything to go back. That old saxophone keeps singing low about a boy I used to know. One more whiskey while the rain rolls in, one more song for the life I've been. Funny how time turns dreams around. Now I miss the days I wanted gone. Neon glowing, rain falling, smoke drifting, and an old man missing his younger days. midnight, the city glows beneath a light rain. A slow blues guitar sings from a bar down the street. And tonight, I'm walking through a map of memories. I passed the cafe by the river bend, where we used to sit and talk till 10. The same old tables, the same old view, but tonight it's only me, not you. The movie theater still shines bright, like it did on those Friday nights. People holding hands pass me by, while I keep my eyes on the sky. The saxophone cries soft and blue, like it remembers me and you. Every note follows my steps, down streets I can't forget. I'm walking alone through places we once shared. Every corner whispers that you were there. The city keeps moving, life goes on, but every road feels different now you're gone. Oh, that old blues guitar knows the pain of seeing sunshine through the rain. The places haven't changed, it's true, they're just missing you. Park bench under the old oak tree still stands where you sat next to me. I almost stopped and took a seat, but memories already had that seat. The little diner down the lane still serves coffee just the same. I walked inside, then walked back out. Some ghosts are too loud. The harmonica moans low and slow, like an old friend who already knows. Every chord turns another page from a different age. I'm walking alone through places we once shared, searching for traces of us everywhere. Yet these streets still feel like home. Oh, that old blues guitar cries tonight beneath the lonely neon light. I walk these roads the whole night through, still finding pieces of you. Strange how places remember people. A bench, a cafe, a street corner can hold more memories than a photograph ever could. I'm walking alone through places we once shared. Saxophone fills the air with echoes of a life we knew before goodbye came through. Oh, one last whiskey before I go. underneath the moon, and I'm still walking without you. The rain grows lighter, the streets grow quiet, the sky begins to turn blue, and one lonely man keeps walking through places built for two. Alone. Midnight rain, a lonely bar stool, a glass of whiskey losing ice, and a man wondering where the years went. Packed up dreams in cardboard boxes, more than once in this old life of mine. Chased new towns, new jobs, new lovers, believing there was always more time. Now the mirror tells a different story. Silver hair where black once stood, and every road I didn't take feels farther than it should. The saxophone keeps crying low, like an old friend letting me know some doors close without a sound and never come back around. Am I too old to start over tonight? Too late to chase another light? Too tired to walk another unknown road? Too worn to carry another load? Oh, that old blues guitar answers me slow with a truth every dreamer comes to know. As long as there's fire left in your soul, you're never too old. I've lost love, I've lost money, I watched good friends fade away, I buried pieces of my younger self along highways far away. But every scar upon this heart proves I survived the storm somehow. And maybe a brand new chapter is waiting for me now. Smoke drifting, rain falling, neon glowing, and an old man finding courage again. Tonight, whiskey one. Paints the city in neon colors. A lonely saxophone drifts through the smoke. I told myself I wouldn't think about you tonight, wouldn't call, wouldn't look at old photographs, wouldn't lose this fight again. But the whiskey had other plans. I walked into this bar with confidence, like a man finally making sense. Told myself your memory was gone, just another chapter moving on. The first drink went down smooth and slow, like a friend I used to know. Then your shadow crossed my mind and left my better judgment behind. The saxophone whispered your name, and suddenly nothing felt the same. The more I tried to let you go, the stronger the old feelings grew. Tonight, whiskey won, and my reason came undone. I swore I wouldn't miss you anymore, but here I am, like before. One more glass, one more lie, one more memory I can't deny. My heart held on when it should have moved on. Tonight, whiskey won. The bartender knows that look too well, the kind of story lonely men tell, when midnight turns into regret, and old flames are hard to forget. The city keeps rolling outside, but I'm stuck somewhere in time. Every sip pulls me deeper down into the place where you still hang around. That old guitar begins to cry, like it knows the reasons why. Every note cuts through the haze and brings back our yesterdays. Tonight, whiskey won, and all my defenses came undone. I promised myself I'd be alright, but your in for one night without a memory. But whiskey has a way of opening doors that should have stayed closed. Tonight, whiskey won, and the battle was over before it begun. That lonely saxophone sings my blues, a song for hearts that always lose. Oh, one last shot before the light, and one last tear in the fading night. The city wakes, the darkness is gone, but tonight, whiskey won. The neon sign flickers one last time. The bartender stacks the empty glasses. The rain keeps falling beyond the window, and one lonely man sits with a half-empty bottle and a heart full of memories, knowing tomorrow he'll try again. But tonight, whiskey won. Whiskey won. Rain falling on downtown neon, slow blues playing through the smoke. Another lonely night. Tonight the city shines like diamonds in the rain. Taxi lights and crowded bars trying to hide the pain. Everybody laughing loud beneath the glowing sky. But lonely hearts like mine got nowhere left to hide. Old bartender pours my whiskey without asking why. He's seen too many broken men just trying not to cry. That saxophone keeps singing like it knows my soul. Every note cuts deeper than the winter cold. And the midnight streets keep calling out your name, like this whole damn town remembers our old flame. The lights are bright everywhere I go, but inside me, girl, it's dark and cold. Tonight the city shines, but my heart don't. These neon lights glow warm, but my soul won't. I keep drinking whiskey, trying to numb the blues, but every smoky song still brings me back to you. Oh, this lonely blues guitar screams through the night like a wounded soul searching for the light. Tonight this city shines so bright above, but deep inside I'm running out of love. Streetlights reflecting on the river's blackest sin. while memories of your touch crawl underneath my skin. I drive these empty avenues till nearly 3:30, trying to outrun the ghost you left in me. Couple slow dancing underneath the jazz cafe, while I sit alone watching happiness fade away. Another cigarette burning between trembling hands, like the last pieces of all our broken plans. In shadows below. Tonight the city shines, but my heart don't. This old blues bar keeps playing, but healing won't. Every saxophone cry keeps tearing me apart, like neon knives cutting through my heart. Oh, oh, one last drink before the morning light appears. One more soul drowning in smoke and tears. Tonight this city shines like heaven above, but without you, baby, there ain't no light in my love. Neon burning, rain falling, whiskey fading, and me still alone. Midnight, the neon sign flickers outside. A slow blues drifts through the smoke, and there's a conversation that never happened. I should have told you how I really felt before life dealt the cards it dealt, before the distance grew too wide, before we let the silence decide. Now I'm sitting where we used to be, just me, this whiskey, and your memory. The band is playing our old song, and every note says I was wrong. That saxophone cries long and low, like that show. Every note cuts through the haze, bringing back those vanished days. Tonight I drink for the words left unsaid, for every thought still trapped in my head, for every I love you that never came out, and every feeling buried beneath my doubt. Oh, that old blues guitar understands the weight inside these trembling hands. Some regrets don't fade with time, they only learn to ride. I remember standing by your door, knowing I should have said more, but pride is a stubborn thing, and fear can clip a young man's wings. I thought there'd always be another chance, another slow song, another dance, but tomorrow never came around, and now your memory owns this town. The harmonica moans through the rain, like a train I couldn't catch again. Every chord carries your name, and nothing feels the same. Oh! Tonight I drink for the words left unsaid, for the dreams we never got to live instead, for every moment I let pass by, and every goodbye hidden inside a lie. Oh, that old blues guitar keeps playing slow, trying to teach my heart to let go, but some stories never truly end, they just play again. If I could have one more minute, I wouldn't talk about forever or promises. I'd simply tell her what I should have said all along. Tonight I drink for the words left unsaid, for the tears I hid and the roads I led. The lonely saxophone cries so blue, like it still remembers you. Oh, one last whiskey before closing time, one last confession in this rhyme. The night may end, the bar may close, but these words still haunt my soul. The glass is empty, the lights grow dim, the blues keeps playing, and one lonely man raises a final toast to the words he never said. midnight rain, a glass of whiskey, an old blues song, and a lifetime sitting in my mind. This old bar looks smaller than it used to be. Or maybe it's just the years changing me. The faces I knew have all moved on. Some disappeared, some are gone. The mirror tells a story written by time. Silver in my hair, wrinkles in every line. The things I once held tightly in my hands slipped away like grains of sand. And that saxophone keeps crying low, like a river from long ago. Every note carries yesterday to places time can't wash away. Time takes everything but memories tonight. It steals the years but leaves the light of summer nights and old friends of laughs, the moments hidden in the past. Oh, that old blues guitar keeps speaking true about the things we all go through. Time may take the road beneath my feet, but not the memories I keep. I remember Mama calling me home at dusk, back when simple dreams were enough. My father's hands worn rough from years. Now I understand those silent tears. I remember the girl who stole my heart, the promises made before we fell apart. Though her face has faded with the years, her smile still appears crystal clear. The old Chevrolet, the highway signs, the reckless dreams of younger times. The world keeps changing day by day, but those moments never fade away. keeps moaning low, like a story only old souls know. Oh, one more whiskey while the rain falls down, thinking about everyone not around. Time may take all that I can see, but it can't take my memories from me. Smoke drifting, rain falling, neon glowing, and an old man holding on to yesterday. The whiskey sits untouched tonight. The blues is playing softer than usual, and for the first time in years, I'm listening to the clock. I used to think there'd always be tomorrow, another sunrise, another road to follow. I walked through life with a young man's pride, believing time was on my side. Now the mirror tells a different tale, silver hair and weather trails, and every birthday candle's flame whispers that nothing stays the same. That saxophone cries low and deep, like promises I couldn't keep. Every note drifts through the smoke, like words I should have spoke. When a man realizes time is running out, the little things stop meaning more somehow. The money, the fame, the endless race fade like shadows without a trace. Oh, that old blues guitar plays so slow, like it's trying to tell me what I should know. You can chase the world your whole life through, but time keeps chasing you. I think about the friends I've lost, the bridges burned, the heavy cost, the calls I never made back then, thinking I'd see them all again. I think about my children's smiles, the missed birthdays, the extra miles spent away from the ones I loved, while chasing things that weren't enough. The rain taps softly on the glass, like echoes drifting from the past, and every drop reminds me still, life moves on against your will. When a man realizes time is running out, fear hidden in an old man's hands. Not fear of dying when the night is through, but fear of not living like he wanted to. If I had one more decade, I'd spend it differently. More family dinners, more sunsets, more I love yous, less rushing, less worrying, more living. When a man realizes time is running out, the truth finally rises above the doubt. The richest moments were always free, hidden in love and memory. Oh, raise a glass before the lights grow dim to the life that's still within, because there's still a song left to sing before the final strain. The clock keeps ticking, the rain keeps falling, the blues keeps playing, and an old man finally understanding that every moment left is a gift. Is a gift. To think there'd always be tomorrow, another sunrise, another road to follow. I walk through life with a young man's pride, believing time was on my side. Now the mirror tells a different tale, silver hair and weathered trails, and every birthday candle's flame whispers that nothing stays the same. Late night of whiskey, rain against the window, the blues band playing soft, and a man counting the years. I spent my youth chasing dollars and dreams, running so fast I forgot what life means. Every sunrise found me somewhere on the run, always chasing tomorrow, never living one. I wore ambition like a badge of pride, never noticing who stayed by my side. Thought success was waiting at the end of the road, didn't know the cost of carrying that load. And that saxophone keeps crying low, like a truth I should have known. The higher I climbed through all those years, the farther I drifted from what was dear. I traded my youth for things that couldn't last. Now I'm sitting here talking to the past. Every whiskey sip reminds me of the cost of forgetting what mattered most. Oh, that old blues guitar cut straight through my soul, like a story finally being told. You can win the world and still come home feeling all alone. Mama's phone calls that I didn't return, friends I lost while I was too busy to learn, a love that waited longer than she should, someone who loved me when life was good. Now the city's lights don't shine the same, fame grows quiet and money changes names, but the people who stood beside me then were worth more than everything. Why do we learn after it's too late? The things we chase eventually fade. The people we love are the ones who stay. I traded my youth for things that couldn't last. Now I see life through a different glass. About the things I should have held on to. Oh, one more whiskey while the rain comes down, thinking about what I finally found. After all the miles and all the roads, love mattered most. Smoke drifting, rain falling, neon glowing, and an old man finally understanding.